Hey, we're going to try recording while we're driving here. You know, safely, of course. You know. Anyway, this is my folk RPG, Back to the Dungeon, Part 7. Anyway, been kind of doing some thinking, kind of looking how most people are playing role-playing games, even the OSR people. And perhaps I've been too dogmatic about my attribute generation. I had a pretty strict rule of 3d6 in order, and then you could switch two of them with each other, and that was it. Pretty much, you know. So I'm going to go with 4d6, take away the one lowest, and arrange to where you want. And I mean, you know, that's how the D20 system kind of started doing it, and then a bunch of the other versions, you know, previous did that. So, I mean, that's what we're going to go with. Also, just for the funness, I guess it's not fun to make a character and have it die. I'm going to give them maximum hit points at first level. Now, at 0, and if they play a character before they became a 0 level to have their coming-of-age story in a horrible fantasy world, they will still have to roll either 1d4 or 1d6, respectively, adding Constitution bonus. Now, when they get to first level, they will then get their maximum hit points instead of adding them together. After running the math, rolling the 1d6 plus the hit points quite a few times, the average ended up being basically max hit points or max starting hit dice or less. So went ahead and ran the math on that, did it a few hundred times just to see what would happen, and every time that's what it, you know. So hey, you know what, it'll also take a step out of there. You won't be rolling for hit points when you go to first level. Now we're still going to have the 0 level characters because that's just a cool ass thing to have. You know, there was another game that did that, but that's by all means not an original thing they came up with. You know, they actually put it on paper, which is cool instead of just being a house rule. But you know, I have done that myself, being that they're also grammar Nazis, and did I say that word? Anyway, so not going to be combining the hit points anymore. Just give them max. What the heck? Other than that, I mean, Back to the Dungeon, I'm just still fiddling with it here and there. I begin to realize that there are some people that are pure idiot retard when it comes to AI art. I mean, I'm going to have some people that will not touch my game because of that, even though it's large print for vision impaired. And, I mean, I'm trying to figure out what the hypocrisy of your hate of AI art, that it steals from different artists. You know, I was like, well, name me a picture that it does that. You know, and they can't name any. They repeat me some articles that still doesn't name it. So, you know, I'm just kind of, hey, just don't buy my game, okay, whenever it comes out. But it's free to download. The PDF will always be free. I'm giving the rules away. And also all the art will be made public domain. So if you so choose, you can you can use any of it you want. It doesn't matter. I just did it for a filler. I did the art that looked cool. I have my little scratchy way I draw, and some people truly enjoy that, but you know, my modules will probably still be that way. But I'm just trying to get a set of rules out there that everybody can use, and they're just not as complicated. You know, I like a unified D20 system, but you don't need all the skills and the feats and all that other stuff, you know. And basically the way the system works is if it's a class skill or whatever, or it's a background, you add half your level. If not, it's just an attribute check, beating a D20 plus the attribute bonus, which is BX type attributes is the way I have it. So 9 to 12 is average. So it's just a D20 roll versus a difficulty. Easy peasy, fun as hell, you know. I'm trying to just, get stuff out there and just make it happen. But that's another thing, is I'm gonna have to get off my ass. I need to really get off my ass and just start running some damn games, and not just, not running other people's systems and games, running my own Back to the Dungeon system. Because you end up house ruling it to a Back to the Dungeon type system anyway. I mean, the unified D20 roll for thief skills and doing everything, it just works. It's super fast. So anyway, remember to like and subscribe and spread this to other people that may like this. And this is Eldrad Wolfsbane, the unofficial wizard of the OSR, signing out.